Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, my name is Danielle. I'm a wife and I'm a mummy to a little boy named Leo who is 23 months old. I post content every Wednesday at 7 p.m, and if I have any extra content, I'll post it on a Monday or a Saturday at 7 p.m. Now, as you can probably tell by the title, today I'm going to share my evening skincare routine. Now, skincare isn't something that's like new in my life. I've always been really into looking after my skin as much as I possibly can. And I think since having Leo, it's probably the reason why I found it so frustrating that I've really suffered with my skin. So things have changed in the past couple of months in terms of products I've been using. And I thought I would share that just because it has really helped me out. When I stopped breastfeeding and I got my monthly cycles returned, I was struggling really badly with hormonal acne. It would literally come and go, with my monthly cycle, and they were cystic spots, really painful. I've actually had to have like topical antibiotics a few times now because they've got that bad and so sore. I'll insert a picture from about 8 weeks ago now. It's the start of lockdown. It's maybe a little bit longer actually. Yeah, probably nearly 10 weeks now, isn't it? Now this is no way at its worst, but it's just to give you an idea of how my skin was looking. It's definitely not at its worst, but I was getting like cystic acne. It started off on my chin, then I was getting it in my hairline, then it was on my cheeks, and like especially around this area, all up here, and then on my jawline. It was just becoming constant. It wasn't just with my monthly cycles. And since I've changed up my skincare routine, it's really improved. So if any of these, I'm not promoting these products or anything, but if any of them help you, then obviously that would be great. I actually did a bit of research and was looking at different like skincare expert like blogs, vlogs, websites, all that kind of stuff. And the one that I ended up going with was an American website. So some of the products were a little bit more difficult to get in the UK. So I did really have to have a look around and shop around to try and find some of the products that this particular person recommended. There was a list of different products. It wasn't focused on one brand or anything like that. It was really kind of, a variety of all kind of brands. Some natural, which I'm more interested in looking at the natural skincare kind of stuff at the moment, just because I think perhaps that might work for me a little bit better. My skin I wouldn't say it's oily, but then I wouldn't say it's dry either. Then it is sensitive, but then I can't say it's not spot prone because it is. I've been suffering quite badly. So my diet's pretty healthy anyway. I also take multivitamins with zinc every morning and evening primrose oil to help. If you like this kind of thing, I'd love it if you'd stick around and subscribe. Let's get on to it. Now the first step I'm going to do, I know wipes are like a big no-no, but I always use them first just to get off the majority of my makeup. And I've been using the Aldi biodegradable wipes. Before that I was also using the Primark ones, but obviously Primark's not open at the moment, so I've switched over to Aldi. So I'm just going to take off the top layer of my makeup. I would normally do this in the bathroom, so I've kind of just moved bits in here to try and do it because it'll be a lot easier. Also, Leo is currently in bed. It's just gone down for obviously his nighttime sleep, and our bathroom is right next door to his nursery, so I want to avoid being in there at the moment. The first product that I've changed up to is this it's Burt's Bees Natural Anti-Blemish Solutions Purifying Daily Cleanser, and it's with willow bark, which is a natural, I believe, salicylic acid. I think I'm saying that right. This was, a natural salicylic acid, which is derived from the willow bark extract. This is supposed to be really good for acne prone skin. So I'm just going to put this on all over, massage it into my skin, leave it on for maybe like 10 seconds, and then with a muslin cloth, which I've like dampened already down here, I'll just take that off in a circular motion. I'm just going to give that about 10 seconds now, just to sit on my skin and to do its job. Now I can honestly say that, hand on heart, I double cleanse every single night like this. I would never just use like a face wipe or a face wash or anything, or just jump in the shower. It doesn't matter. I could even been on a night out, or even like after my friend's wedding, which I did have a few too many Prosecco's. I still will come home and I'll double cleanse and moisturise at like the bare minimum. So I definitely can't say that I've like neglected my skin in that sense. I guess I'm just trying out different products. I've used a lot of the Ordinary skincare range, and I really wanted to like love it and say it was amazing. But I think in the height of my skin breaking out and just acting crazy, I was using those products. So maybe I need to introduce them really slowly and one by one, and kind of see what is reacting with my skin and what's not. Because I really want to like them. Okay, so that's off now. I'm actually going to go and jump in the shower now before I apply anything to my face, just in case the steam, you know, kind of sweats it off a little bit. So yeah, once I'm out the shower, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm out of the shower. My next step in my skincare routine is a new one, and definitely is probably my favourite product that I've started using. It was the most difficult to source, because it was mainly in the US, but I did find a website. If I can remember where I got it from, I'll find it somewhere and I'll link it down below. But it is the Neutrogena Rapid Clear, I'll put that up, Stubborn Acne Daily Leave-On Mask. I don't use too much of this. It is quite drying, so you want to avoid your eye area and too close to the mouth. It feels quite cold when it goes on sometimes. This one has benzoyl peroxide in it. I don't know if that's why you can't get it in the UK like you can in the US, but it wasn't difficult for me to order it online. But as I say, it's made such a huge difference to my skin. I definitely think this has had probably the biggest impact for me. I always make sure I get right up into my hairline, just because I was suffering with like spots in my hairline. Okay, and some on my nose and my cheeks. I'm just going to make sure that's off my hands without flashing you. The next one I'm going to do, so I'm just going to put some Vaseline on my lips. This is just a normal Vaseline, because they do get very, very dry. I did start using retinol about a year ago, because everyone says it's like the holy grail. My skin just couldn't get used to it. I started off at a really low percentage. That one was okay actually. Didn't really notice a huge difference in my skin, but continued to use it anyway. And then when I went on to the La Roche-Posay retinol, I was so excited to get it. I started off using it once a week, It made my lips completely peel, and I didn't put it on my lips, I didn't put it close to my lips. My lips were just peeling and peeling like all day long. Couldn't put anything on them. Couldn't wear lipstick, which was really annoying, or lip liner. And I had like a patch of like dry, it almost looked like psoriasis. Went all the way around here and all the way around here. And I tried to like keep going as if my skin would get used to it, but I ended up having 7 months of my lips peeling every single day. It was awful. I've stopped using it now, and gradually within a few weeks of me stopping using it, my lips have healed. So touch wood. I'm just so annoying because I really wanted to use that one. And the next one I'm going to use is the Elizabeth Arden Advanced Ceramide Capsules. It's the Daily Youth Restoring Eye Serum. They're the little capsules that look like this. This is a new one, actually. My husband treated me to it, should I say. And to be honest with you, the whole capsule I find is a little bit too much for me. It makes my eyes sting a little bit if I lather it on too much. So normally I will use this over I'll use one of these capsules over 2 days. I just keep it on my side. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I do. Okay, so you just twist the little end off. Just going to use a little bit like that. And then last but not least of my normal kind of everyday skincare routine is a light moisturiser by Simple. When I was doing my research, it did mention to look for like an oil-free moisturiser, but I've used the Simple light moisturiser for so many years now. Even my husband uses this one as well, and it is really good if you have got sensitive skin. I like the idea of having something a little bit more nourishing, because sometimes, you know, acne products and stuff with salicylic acid in it can really dry your skin out. But yeah, I seem to break out every time I use like a really nourishing cream, so I just go back to this one every single time. Every now and again I'll try and change it up as like, you know, when you have your pamper nights, you do like a nice face mask and all that kind of stuff. I'll try and use like a facial oil or something really luxurious, but to be honest, I always end up breaking out, so it's probably not even worth it. I have got some nice face masks actually, so maybe I will share those in a future vlog. There. And there's one more thing that I'm going to add this evening, just because it's been absolutely beautiful weather out. As you can see, I've got some rather unflattering tan lines already. I do put a factor 50 on my face just to protect it from any more aging, but I have a really nice like tanning spray. Let me just grab it for you. Okay, so in the heat of summer, or if I'm on holiday, if I'm on holiday I'll use this every day. If it's like just the heat of summer, I'll probably use this every other night or every 3 nights. It's the Isle of Paradise Medium Self-Tanning in Water. It's not specified for face only, this one. It is like a whole body one, but I just use this on my face. I find if there's anything I apply with like a mitt or anything that's like a mousse or a cream or anything like that, I massively break out really, really quickly. But with this one, I wore this every day on holiday just so I could have like a nice glow, and it just looks so nice and so natural. It's actually got colour correcting actives to even skin tone in it, and as you can probably see, my skin tone isn't even like at all, and I really noticed the difference when I use this. I couldn't recommend it enough. I'm just gonna give it a shake. So that's it, and when I wake up in the morning I should hopefully have a nice glow. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope that you liked the video. If you have any tips or products that you use that have helped with your acne prone skin, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm always up for trying something new and, you know, swapping things out and changing things up in my skincare routine. It is something that I'm really passionate about and I really do love. I'd like to think that I do invest in my skincare, and I'd love to hear from you. Bye guys.